Sensor Tower September revenue report for gacha games and mobile games is finally out. And to be honest, if you look at it, it doesn't look good for Wuthering Waves. And this is based off of iPhone revenues. So, in this video, we are gonna talk about this quickly. So, hide your knives and pitchforks. Let's talk about this. Roll that fabulous intro. Let's go! Yo! Hello everyone! Kamusta sa inyong lahat mga kapitbahay at mga kaibigan? Wherever you are in the world, welcome to another video. And on this video, we are going to talk about the recent Sensor Tower revenue report about Wuthering Waves for September 2024. September's revenue report from Sensor Tower is finally out, and it's a mixed bag of triumphs and tragedies. Titles like Honkai Star Rail are basking in the top spot at the moment, channeling their inner rock stars with sky-high sales. Meanwhile, Wuthering Waves took a hit and experienced a massive 50% revenue plunge, bringing in a mere $2 million across China. As the hype for version 1.3 swells, many fans are scratching their heads and raising eyebrows. How is it possible that a game with so much glamour, so much potential, doesn't translate to actual cash? But before anyone grabs their pitchforks, it's important to note that Sensor Tower's numbers apparently deserves a sprinkle of skepticism. First off, these figures apparently and primarily track mobile sales only. In particular, I believe it's only iPhone or Apple sales, with many, especially Chinese players, now flocking to PC for a much smoother experience, especially with the recent release of a small South Korean developed epic game called Black Myth Wukong. The data from Sensor Tower paints a picture that's not as full. And those of us on desktop know that this is a much more rewarding experience, so let's not throw out the baby with the bathwater just yet. There are indeed gaps worth millions of dollars in missed revenue from Android and other platforms. As players increasingly opt for PCs, Sensor Tower's skewed numbers miss a vast portion of Wuthering Waves' actual financial performance. The problem doesn't stop there. In September, the game released what many labeled as a filler patch. Mind you, this wasn't one of those delightful placeholder episodes you'd binge watch. It brought no significant story progression and added 2 new characters, one being free, Shang Liao, and the other feels like it's a throwaway, and I'm referring to Sheshi. Add to that the fact that Kuro Games did not promote Sheshi as much as they did with the Shorekeeper back around August. Despite having a new character in Sheshi, Kuro Games also started drip marketing the Shorekeeper, also informing us that Shang Liao is gonna be free. So this made players a little hesitant to spend cash or spend asteroids into putting an effort into getting Sheshi. You could compare this to the vibes of a blockbuster movie with all the hype, yet none of the box office clout. There's a cautionary tale hidden here. When fans can snag something for free, their wallets can unexpectedly stay closed. The same is also true with regards to the drip marketing for the Shorekeeper, because now that players know that the Shorekeeper is coming, and she is probably more valuable than Sheshi, why spend on Sheshi if you know that Shorekeeper has more long-term value as a support and sustain bot? And then there's the Shorekeeper banner, a character so anticipated at this point, she could have been making red carpet appearances. Yet, in the dystopian world of Wuthering Waves, anticipation doesn't always guarantee revenue. Why? Well, players have been saving up for her due to extensive marketing and hype. This is Sheshi's worst nightmare coming true. It's like she dressed up to the nines only for her own art exhibition to be cancelled. Players were well prepared, but only for the Shorekeeper, with an arsenal of resources aimed at securing this must-have Resonator. To add some icing on the befuddlement cake, let's say Le Piece de Resistance, Sensor Tower's data collection methods come with a side of confusion. There are gaps and missteps worth thousands in missed revenue from Android and other platforms. As players increasingly opt for PCs, thanks to recent game releases sparking a surge in this domain, Sensor Tower's skewed numbers missed a vast portion of Wuthering Waves' actual financial performance. While revenue reports can often give the impression of a gruesome affair, there's hope in the horizon. With the anticipated camellya launch looming in version 1.4, which is about a month and a half away, a new wave of spending is expected as players pick up the pieces from their voluntary spending embargo during the prior patch. As we know, damaged dealers will sell more than support units. So, the moral of this tale is very clear. When it comes to revenues, take everything with a hefty grain of salt and a dose of logic. The real story may be hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be revealed in the next round of data. Who knows? There might just be a happy ending lurking around the corner after all. And let's face it, it seems that now Kuro Games has realized the power of marketing, and I think they will start doing more live streams and more drip marketing stuff and maybe more videos. Let's see what happens. Maybe by the time that Camellya comes out, things would really improve. I do believe this game has a lot of potential. It can compete with the best of them. The only thing that I find missing is Kuro Games is not yet fully complete. They haven't covered everything yet. The game is still kind of like it's still a little bit in development. Hopefully we will get the PlayStation 5 version. Hopefully we will get more marketing stuff coming out soon. And that is my hope that once Kuro Games have finally organized everything, that this game will definitely pick up. It's a great game. It has great characters. It has great stories. I think this game has a lot of potential in the future. Anyways, if you find this video helpful and entertaining, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Binge watch all the other videos that I've posted in my channel. And I can't wait to see you soon in my next video. Salamat po. Thank you very much. Paalam. Bye-bye.